The angel Gabriel from heaven came. His wings as drift as snow, his eyes as flame. All hail, said he, O lowly maiden Mary, most highly favored lady, Gloria. Welcome to Advent Soundbytes, a 4-week segment taking you through some of the popular and unknown hymns attributed to the Advent season. I'm Zachary from the Music Ministry. This week, we'll be discussing and reflecting on Gabriel's message. Gabriel's message, also more commonly known as the Angel Gabriel from Heaven Came, is a traditional Basque folk carol which narrates the biblical account of the Annunciation of the Virgin Mary. You will commonly hear it sung on the 4th Sunday of Advent. The version you'll be hearing later is arranged by Clements, which presents a haunting but refreshing take of this traditional hymn. The immense distancing of all the voices and the immersive and valued dissonances from the resounding calls of Gloria depicts the deep pain and confusion of Mary's state of mind and the fragility of the moment at the point when the angel Gabriel came to break the news that she will be bearing the Emmanuel.
So this song reminds me of one of the first prayers that I learned as a child, and it is the Angelus. I could still recall how my parents would tell me to stop what we were doing every time we hear the church bells rings at 6 p.m. so that we could pray the Angelus together. Back in school, we were also required to stand in attention or be in a prayerful position once the Angelus is played over the school's PA system at 12 noon. Thus, growing up, I have been reciting the Angelus, and I was made fully aware of the significance of this prayer. And that is how the angel Gabriel appeared to the young Virgin Mary, bringing her God's message that she will bear his son. And because of Mary's obedience, Christ came into this world to save us. However, upon singing the song Gabriel's Message, I am immersed into its deeper meaning. The song depicts a picture of the messenger and a message receiver, and it made me realize that we too could be messengers or message receivers. In many instances, we are the message receivers. We receive various messages from God through our families, friends, colleagues, and even strangers. At times it's verbal, it could be visual, and now it could even be digital. In other instances, God's messages are through signs and situations we are in. Sometimes God's message or calling disturbs our peace, for it seems too daunting and too much for our limited human brains to fathom. It could range from understanding our sufferings from a pandemic or from a calamity, and understanding the inconveniences we need to face because of these: failed plans, loss of jobs, and even loss of loved ones. Perhaps God's message could also be simple calling to do little things that we may not be comfortable doing, like sharing a smile to the people we dislike, sharing the little we have to the needy, sharing our time, or sharing our listening ears to those around us, or even sharing personal reflection such as this. But no matter what the message is, Mother Mary already showed us the way on how to respond with grace by submitting to God's will, and that is through her fiat, not understanding nor seeing the full plan, but believing and trusting in God's power, love, and faithfulness, knowing that His plans are for us to prosper and not to destroy us, letting God be God. In the process of submitting our trust in the Lord, like Angel Gabriel, we can also be bearers of God's message. The question is, now in our present situation, What messages are we bringing to our families, to our friends, to our workplace, and to our community? Are these messages of hope, peace, love, and joy? Or are these messages of gloom? Brothers and sisters, we are called to be God's messengers to the world, and the message is God's love. May our thoughts, words, and actions bring Jesus to every person whom we interact with in our lifetime. And in the instances that it seems so hard for us, let us emulate Mary, and with humble hearts let us say, "Let it be done unto me according to your word." Amen.